Hello everyone, how you doing? I'm actually at my Lean Summit, so this is where I'm at. It's one great global Izola 2016 Global Quality and Lean Summit. So this is going to be brief. I'm actually people keep on asking me, why I'm here, why I'm in China, and what I'm doing. Well, I'm here, we have at least about 10 plants, and we have 3 plants in China. So we're here as a summit to get together with quality and lean, and we're actually getting best practice and just different things about lean and quality and taking it to our plant. So all the management team is about 3 that came from Ridgeway, South Carolina, 3 came from Chandler in Arizona, and it's about 50 of us, all together coming from all the China plants. We have one in Suzhou, Guizhou, China, Taiwan, Germany, and different places. So what do I do? I'm a lean manager at Ridgeway. And what is lean? Lean is trying to do the most efficient way to run a process or the business as much as possible. So I deal with cost savings, I deal with finding ways to run a company without making any errors, mistakes, and the best way to run it. So if we find errors, we do problem solving, and we do things to really make sure we don't make those same mistakes again. And we do best practices and benchmarking and look at other plants on how they do it, and then try to make sure that we take that to our plant. It's about employee involvement. So what I'm gonna learn is I'm gonna teach the employees what the best way to do things and how to do it. So is a is I try to tell young kids that you know lean is I guess a career that a lot of people don't know about. It pays a lot of good money, and it's really you're right under the plant manager, so you're making all the decision, you're making all the things that a company need. If you need a new equipment, you have to go through the lean person to say, is this equipment is efficient enough to run this business? Or if we want to move equipment from A to Z or A to B, or should we hire 10 more employees, or should we reduce the employment, or whatever? It all goes through lean. And we have statistical tools, and you got Six Sigma, you got green belt. I'm green belt. I'm a project away from my black belt. So these are things that it costs 40,000. I have my cousin Eric Walters is now entering his black belt, and I'm proud of him. Eric, I'm proud of you. So these are things that we have to get our young kids into. These are hidden jobs that are good in career. You get to go on trips. I've been in Brazil, China, I've been in Canada, different places. So they're very important. You just have to have the mindset to really do it. It's very dealing with math, statistics, and different things. So we're on a 15-minute break now, but it's about 40 of us, and um, it's good. Well, I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna show you. I see something outside that I don't think I would see. I only see it in America, but let's look. Um, let's look. So I'm surprised, y'all. Okay, we got blue lights right here. So you should have seen something, but let's see what does this mean. We got a policeman. Here go the policeman. And I don't know what happened. Looked like nothing really happened. We just got the blue lights on. But it's actually 10:50. You can see the scene a little bit better now. It's actually daylight. I mean, it's AM. So I know y'all about to go to sleep in South Carolina and around the United States. So we got a nice scene here. The requirements for lean and quality is kind of tied with quality, but lean, the requirement is I would say heavy on statistic and math. You get your green belts, and it's really engineering. My title is really sometimes called process engineering. We call it lean. It's continuous improvement. Every plant has it. A lot of people don't know it. They hear lean, but they say, well, I don't do lean. Yes, you do. All plants have it. All plants that are still in the United States have lean. That's how they do cost savings. Plants that are moved to Mexico, they decide to say, well, I'm going to save money by paying people less. Well, plants in America now is saying we're cost saving by creating lean and have a lean guy come and cut savings from the plant, where we're wasting money on doing different things. So I find all the waste in the company and really reduce it, like electricity, like in companies that have lines and on the floor, and that's called 5S, that's lean. All that's my number one tool. We have 8 tools of lean, and one is 5S, standard work, making sure everybody doing the work the same way all the time and dealing with quality. So you have different things that you have to deal with lean. The requirements for lean, I just had a guy just look me down and I guess wondering what I'm doing here. But the requirements is really, it's called process engineering. There's some schools that does have just process engineering. You go to school for that. But the requirements is, just learn manufacturing majority of the time, and then you move up. I started on the shop floor and just did lean to really learn lean. I became a 5S champion. I became a lean associate. Then I got into lean management. I was doing this for 13 years. That's why I moved to North Carolina, Asheville, North Carolina. I was a lean manager there when I was living in Virginia. That's what I was doing in Virginia, lean. And that's what I'm doing now at Isola plant. We make computer boards for computers. So I work at Isola, and this is where we at. And we're just here to try to save money as much as possible, to find creative ways to run a company, to run a business. So this is part of my job. I still do personal training, so I enjoy it. So I have to go back to the meeting. Guys, I'll talk to you later, but I'll give you part 5 about lean and about why I'm here. All right. Thank you, guys. Enjoy. And Kevin, no, I am not going to get kidnapped. I don't think they're going to get no money off me. So so we good. But it's real nice. Let me show you a little scene before I go. I don't know if you can see that, but it's real neat down there. So guys, let's educate our kids. I got a mentoring program also, so let's educate our kids that there's other jobs out there that are for our kids. They don't have to be policemen, they don't have to be football players, but lean, engineering, quality, all those are good jobs, 6-figure jobs. So get them into that. Start them off young. Start them off on problem solving. How they can solve a problem. How, if things are happening, how can you stop it from happening? Statistically, if they're good in math, teach them, that they can use statistics and solve problems. So great job. I'll talk to y'all later. All right.